It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, you might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Interesting. Welcome to the second episode of Interesting News. My name is Sean Lumahan, and before we dive into these news topics, I would like to thank all of you lovely supporters that have kept this series alive. Even though I'm forced to make these, and it doesn't matter if no one watches these, I still have to make them. But it seemed from what I saw that most of you enjoyed it, so thank you. I enjoy making these, and I hope you do also. So, since we caught up with the calendar, for this week's topics, it will be about, well, specifically this week, starting with... I am very excited for this story. In case you do not know who Anne Frank is, she was a Jewish girl who kept a diary
while her family was in hiding from the Germans during World War II.
Actually, her birthday is used as a day to show action against hate and racism, which I support 100%. I personally, let's say, enjoyed her diary when I was reading it. It also kickstarted my love for reading. My classmates should also know how much I like her based on how often I mention her throughout the day. Also, did you know that she spent 2 years in quarantine? We humans so far have only spent 6, but let's hope it doesn't extend for any further. Unfortunately, this is also a lesson for us. She answered a suspicious knock on her door, which led to her arrest of her family and herself, and eventually her death. So, let this be a lesson for us all. Don't answer suspicious knocks on your door. Oh, must be my pizza. Be right back. While writing the script, I came to learn that June 11th marked Kamehameha Day. Yet, I learned that it wasn't about Dragon Ball, sadly. Well, it is about a king of Hawaii, actually the first ruler of Hawaii, but I own Interesting News, so I am in control of what you consume. So, yes, it is about Dragon Ball Z. So, the only reasonable explanation for this segment is to do that. So, Kamehameha! This story does not only apply to a specific week, but mainly a specific month, which is June, if you should know. May I proudly present to you National Hug Your Cat Month. I think the title is pretty self-explanatory, so the only reasonable thing to do for this one is to hug my cat. I am such a good pet owner. What do you mean this isn't an actual cat? It technically is a cat. It fits under the guidelines, so I have the right to hug this and stroke it. Fine.